Good evening, esteemed television watchers. Nakhchivan News information program is on air. Your announcer today is me, Firoza Nouri. On May 22nd, President Ilham Aliyev signed an order on measures related to the restoration and conservation of Naxcivantv, a world-famous historical and architectural monument located in Nakhchivan city. Let's take a closer look at this and other official news. On May 22nd, President Ilham Aliyev has signed an order to allocate funding for the restoration and conservation of Naxcivantv, a historical and architectural monument of global importance located in Nakhchivan city. Under the presidential order, the Cabinet of Ministers of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic is initially allocated 1 million manat from the Reserve Fund of the President of Azerbaijan for the restoration and conservation of historical and architectural monument of global significance in order to preserve the unique historical appearance of Naxcivantv and pass it on to future generations. On May 21st, the plenipotentiary representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Fuad Najafli, introduced the newly appointed Minister of Agriculture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Rafael Guliyev, to the staff of ministry. The plenipotentiary representative conveyed relevant instructions and recommendations to the staff of the ministry regarding the elimination of shortcomings in the agriculture sector, the implementation of the tasks set, and the given instructions. Rafael Guliyev expressed his appreciation for the confidence placed in him and noted that he would fulfill his duties responsibly. On May 21st, the next meeting of the spring session of the Ali Majlis of 7th Convocation was held under the chairmanship of First Deputy Chairman of Ali Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Bakhtiyar Mammadov. At the meeting, the law on amendments to the Constitution of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was put to discussion in the second vote, and the Minister of Agriculture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was approved for the position. On May 23rd, an event was held organized by the State Statistical Committee of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Along with this, an event called Turkish Cuisine Week was organized at residence of Consulate General of Turkey in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Let's have a glance at more details.
On May 23rd, the State Statistical Committee of Nakhchivan Republic organized an event titled National Leader Heydar Aliyev is the founder of the independent constitution of Azerbaijan. Samir Seyidahmetli, Deputy Representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Republic, delivered a speech describing the event as a valuable contribution to the legacy of the great leader Heydar Aliyev, who is remembered for his exceptional service in building a legal state. Yusuf Yusufov, the Deputy Chairman of the State Statistical Committee of the Republic of Azerbaijan, emphasized that declaring 2025 as the year of the Constitution and sovereignty is a strategic step aimed at strengthening the legal framework and increasing transparency in the state governance. Hüseyin Bağırov, Chairman of the State Statistical Committee of Nakhchivan Republic, noted that the ongoing reconstruction efforts in the liberated territories, the Greater Term Program, and national security strategies are clear indicators of a sovereign and strong state. The Cyprus Sovereignty Conference was held in Nakhchivan, organized by Azerbaijan Cyprus Security Organization Association, with the main partnership of the National Cyprus Security Center and Caspol Limited Liability Company, a media partnership from Nakhchivan Public Television and Radio Broadcasting, Close Joint Stock Company, and Shak Kapısı newspaper. The conference brought together over 150 participants, including senior officials from the government institutions, rectors of higher education institutions, members of the scientific community, executives from leading IT companies, and well-known local experts. The event continued with the panel discussions focused on the following topics: Cyprus sovereignty and national security, human resources in the field of the cyber security, national solutions and the role of the local companies in the protection of critical information infrastructures.
Cybersecurity is one of the important notions when it comes to today's world, especially in business. So in this regard, for the first time in the Republic of Azerbaijan, exactly in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, a cyber sovereignty conference is being held with the organization of the Association of Cybersecurity Organizations and in partnership with the National Cybersecurity Center as well as Caspel Limited Liability Company. So various discussions are being held and many representatives from both state and private sector are conducting speeches in this fruitful conference.
At the initiative of Emine Erdogan, the Turkish Minister of Culture and Tourism organized Turkish Cuisine Week worldwide every year from May 21st to 27. On May 22nd, an event was held at the residence of the Consulate General of Turkey in Naxcivantv Republic to mark the occasion. Various examples of Turkish cuisine were showcased during the event. The gathering was attended by government and state officials, prominent figures in culture and arts, as well as the representatives of the general public. The memory of the national hero Yusuf Mirzayev was honored on his birthday at the Nakhchivan Military College, which operates under the National Defense University. The event was attended by Yusuf Mirzayev's relatives, families of martyrs and veterans, youth, cadets, and representatives of the public. Employees of the State Traffic Police Department of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Naxcivantv Republic conducted another raid. During the raid, around 100 vehicles were stopped. The inspections mainly focused on the drivers who violated regulatory requirements by illegally installing equipment in their vehicles. For this purpose, approximately 100 vehicles were stopped throughout the day. The grand premiere of one of the world's most famous works, The Gadfly Ovid by Anton Leon Voynich, was staged this time at the Nakhchivan National Drama Theatre, performed by the renowned Azerbaijani actors. The play, based on the widely beloved novel, The Gadfly Ovid, was presented by the ensemble of My Theatre.
Another important conference on Islamophobia is being hosted in Baku. You'll get more detailed information through our reporter's speech.
Good evening, distinguished viewers. As you know, Baku has hosted many local, regional and international conferences before. Today is one of them, and the main topic today is Islamophobia. Most specifically, Islamophobia, unveiling bias and shattering stigmas. There are more than 40 countries, their representatives participating at today's conference, and overall more than 100 people have come together from various organizations, from various media organizations, as well as non-governmental organizations, and etc., in order to claim that Islam is not a religion of, of any violence or terrorism. So terrorism has no religion. They claim that Islam is a religion of peace. Many of the interviewers that we talked to, they are claiming this. And the main organizers here, the organizing bodies are Baku International Multiculturalism Center and also International Relations Analysis Center, together with Baku Initiative Group. And this is exactly on the anniversary, on the third anniversary of combating Islamophobia in all over the world. And it's going to be held in 2 days, actually. Tomorrow it will also continue in Baku. And first of all, the opening speech was made by Mr. Hikmet Hacıyev, assistant to the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, as well as the head of the Department of Public Policy Affairs of the Presidential Administration of the Republic of Azerbaijan. He actually shared the message of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, His Excellency Mr. Ilham Aliyev, to the conference participants. And after that, a video showcase was demonstrated about overall Islamophobia and how to combat it. Looking at the many of the solutions, people claim that education is the key factor here, is one of the key tools, how to say, it's a weapon actually when it comes to combat this problem. So education is important, educative events on various levels of communities, from young people, from kids to young, to women, and etc., to many, many vulnerable groups is important here. So Azerbaijan has done a great job, they say, all the guests claim that, they say that in promoting, how to say, promoting peace, in bringing awareness to this issue, and also overcoming prejudice. These are one of the important points, and many points were made upon burning Quran in lots of Western countries, in Denmark, in Sweden, in the Netherlands. So various speeches were conducted upon that. And also, not only people are the target, but also Islamic sites, historical sites have always been targeted, especially in Karabakh when it was the war period in Azerbaijan. So, as a multiculturalist and tolerant country, Azerbaijan is one platform that brings many sites from both developed nations and developing nations, from Africa to all the corners of the world, in order to create one platform for them to discuss this great, very important issue. So various panel discussions in various conference rooms are they still go on, they still continue. So we will try to keep up with the news and give some essential information for your attention. Thank you so much.
I am a civil engineer. I studied here in Baku for 30 years ago, and I come back here to participate in this conference on Islamophobia. You know, it's very important now because if you see in the world what is going in France, for example, in Europe, and that means Islamophobia is growing in all the part of the world now. But to organize the conference here to fight against Islamophobia is very important. Very important because Islam is not a synonym of a war, is not synonym of violence, and that is the most important thing we have to tell about our religion, about all the world, that Islam is a pacific religion, and we are proof to be Muslim, and it's very important for us to do that.
What do you think about the main reasons? Do you think it's made on purpose? It is something that they do on purpose?
Yes, I think that for example, this conference permit a participant to tell really what our religion, what we can do. For example, for other people who not Muslim to know what we have to do here. And the most important is that from Baku we can ask all the world that Islam is a pacific religion, is a great religion for us, and we can contribute to make dialogue between religion, Christian, Muslim, and other religion.
Last but not least, what is your message to the world, to the Islamic world, and to all the humanity?
The last word for me is that all people, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, all people have to know that Islam is a pacific religion, and life together in to understand between people is very important. That means for us, we can make sense to tell the world that we are working for the peace, for the honest integrity.
Thank you so much.
I'm really glad to be part of this conference. Combating Islamophobia, it is a big issue. It's not, we shouldn't take it lightly. It has grassrooted in the communities, especially in the West, for years. I would say for more than 2 centuries. So it is not new. So to combat it, we have to know the cause, the roots of this challenge, and we have to work hard on it. I mean, for the short statement, I would say that we have to work in different venues and different levels. We have to do with education mindset, change the mindset, and then through either from K to 12 or even higher education. Also, we have to work with the media, your media, the social media. We have how can we challenge and this issue, and how to build the bridges. Okay, and I think the AI now we can utilize it for the better of this cause, because if we don't use it, really it could be used against us. Because the AI is really it's a very dangerous tool if it's used otherwise. So we have to tackle it, and then we have to work closely with the youth and the women in order to have the common sense of Islam. And Islam is a religion of peace, a religion of tolerance, and so if we work this out together in different levels, I think we can reach our goals.
To change the perception, you felt that education is one of the tools, right?
Very important tool. I'm in education. I know the importance of this, and we should not really forget it or overlook at it. I mean, it is important to really have it in our schools and different levels from K to 12, and even the universities.
If we compare to the previous years, for example, 10 years ago, do you think that the perceptions about overall Islam have changed to the positive side or negative side?
Well, in one way, in certain areas, yeah, it changed to positive. I think the war in Gaza made a lot of difference for Islam, a positive difference. Really, it helped to people to understand how the Muslims are suffering, and this is just one very horrible example.
They may also be the vulnerable ones, right?
Yeah, and especially the kids, the children, and the women, and these are the main component of the family. It's really been affected hardly, and then therefore I think we probably win. But in certain areas, especially in the West, where the extremists, the right wing extremists are on rise here in Europe, it is a problem. It is difficult.
Distinguished viewers, that was all for May 26, 2025. Hoping to see you next week at the same time. Thanks for watching us. Have a good night.